Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Caught by Washington, left side. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let go.
He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And that will not be enough for a first down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
4th down, pass coming. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also...
Big gain downfield! And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. This play goes for 36. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready? Ready? That's it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Setting up to throw. Finding Johnson once more. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Tackled there by Mike Green.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Seven Pirates.
From the gun on third down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That's one he knows he should have had. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
180.
Right up the gut. Still working past the 40. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Ravens first down.
Back to the well again. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Middle. Hey, report.
They give it to him again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. Drawn up here for Lamar. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Ravens.
On first down, they'll run. Pushing for the red zone. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull that in front further, 13-zip.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
19 Lions.
I'll throw it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready? Dragon Cougar Knights, Panther 11, 70 Ranger, Trap 60. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is lofted deep down the middle. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by someone who began as a star for these Ravens, now a rival, Patrick Queen. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. No motion, a tight end left. Option give here. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He can run it. He crosses the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Calvin Austin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Ready.
Now throw to start the drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
They'll throw it here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
60 go. Back all 80. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Going with a screen to Johnson. Screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
3rd and long for him here. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Ready.
They'll run with Johnson. 3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
Ready, ready.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Liking 18. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s or when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down from the 42. Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's his running back. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Completed to his running back. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, report. Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
On first down, Jackson. That's caught at the 4. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Jackson yet again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right, the team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens push the lead to 20.
Steelers 8. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
Here comes the final play of our first half.
18, here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 19 tight, trap 60, trap 60. Hey, check on more.
One final shot before the half. Trying for the deep ball. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And he must have mishit that one. It bounces out of bounds untouched. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Lamar. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 8. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
79, here we go, here we go. Panther 6, 65 cat, 65 cat. Ready.
Working now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Got it, ready?
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Viking 8, Dragon 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
That pass is caught by Horton. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go, start.
They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
taken down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go.
Back to throw. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers first down.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Rolling left, buying some time.
That is an effort play. I love that by the defense. Corralling the QB behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down when they decide to scramble. What excellent pursuit. Stay on them the entire way.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
79 Broncos. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Looking in the air here. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
70 Lions. Get up.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And a run here from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. First and 10.
Cougar 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Steelers first down. first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I'll throw here on first. Getting out to his left. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Rattler, 79 Bronco. Ready?
Now looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's a gain of 8.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point.
Ready?
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready, go!
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard, so that's going to bring up fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Come on.
Desperation time here on fourth. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once.
Ready?
And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
60 Eagles, 60. Ready.
Quick throw is caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Hurry.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 11. That's another Steelers
Ready.
first down.
Throwing it again here. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Here go the Steelers again, lining up for 2.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He has it. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Lamar out of the pistol. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
This is.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense is set. First and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends.
First down, Ravens.
They'll run here on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 23-yard line.
UAA. Oh. Hey, report. Shut up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Loop knocks it through, and that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 cut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7.
From the gun on 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
13 yards on the play.
70 Rangers, 70.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
And up to Johnson out of his own read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
2nd down pass play coming. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
60. Ready. Cougar Knights, 18, Pioneer. Chap 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They're drawn up for it. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Hey, middle.
They'll throw, third and long. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Austin. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on.
A give to Johnson to start this drive. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became real easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Ready, set.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Down. 670 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
First and 10.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Chop Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 18. Pioneer. 19 tight.
Back to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Plowing up the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do. just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better.
I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
Past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat for me to lay. Something takes a part of me.
gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch, my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? You wanna see more but you wanna see soar. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed about to track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pardon my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch with my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my haters.
Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plain.